craven, torn apart by the greedy, weakened and exposed, forever on the defense. But no longer.
The Empire Brothers Rampaned, welcome back to my Karl Franz campaign for Warhammer 3, where we're going to continue left off from last time with Immortal Empires, where today will be the finale for this campaign, where now we are almost done with the forces of disorder and chaos, where I'm just about to finish off the Dark Elves once and for all around here. Then there's Village, his vassal, and I think literally just Kairos. Oh, there's a couple little demons down here too besides Kairos. But that's literally it. That's all we have today to finish off, and then we'll be done with the campaign, where I was trying to have it so we're going for the domination victory campaign conditions. And also, I know I was thinking that depending on how long it takes me to finish the campaign, I might decide to just, I don't know, do a montage of murdering all my allies. I might do this. We'll still see. Right now, though, I do have my forces ready right around down here, trying to get you guys close enough, so like right there and right here. Then we can have Gottfried. Let's have you push on in here and attack this area. He's just gonna fucking run. Of course, that means that this is going to be overwhelmingly in my favor. Just hit the city then. It says close victory? Really? Wow, that's surprising. Oh, it's because only one of my forces is coming on in. Give me a second, because it is... Yeah, Dolph isn't close enough. So if I bring you in here, if I can move you, because I know I can get you a little bit closer. I think he's the one that's just not in range. Yeah, there we go. So now it's just decisive there with all three of you. Okay, because I'll just let you guys take this auto-resolve. This would be the main point of resistance that they have left around here. Don't think we had enough movement. I'll just occupy it. It's fine. Main point of resistance that the Dark Elves still had around here. So now without that, they have a little bit down here. Technically, I also forgot about Gorse. Gorse is technically still alive. And then there's some forces up here. I know we're having it so that Aldebert and Conroy, they are just getting here. Go into normal stance and keep trying to make your way over. Because I'm going to have it so let's have you group up with my forces in the north around here. And you're going to start trying to push on into Village. As I know, right down here, we already pushed in with Heinz and with Griswold. You have you're about to push on in here, because I think you guys do. I would actually have to keep sieging this, which is stupid, because I think you don't have enough movement, do you? Let me have you break the siege and then try and switch. Yeah, you don't have enough movement. Okay, so yeah, we do have to siege it again. Oh, or I can just. I forgot I did that last time. Okay, that's fine. Karl Franz and everybody, you guys just hit this, so though you're going to be waiting a little bit to recover. It's been a long time since Aldebert's actually had to fucking do something. He's now currently being ambushed. Let's see how this is going to go. I don't know how many armies there were around here. Hopefully it's just the one that's attacking us. Aldebert's army himself is fairly strong. I know we were going in normal stance, so we should be able to run away if we are able to get to the withdraw point. So that's what we're going to try and do. It just depends on how many armies they have. Because let's see, as soon as I can tell if they have any reinforcements coming in, that'll determine if I'm going to try and help. Oh, they have reinforcements. At least one army of reinforcements. So I am going to want to try and run away and see if I can disengage out of this area, if possible. Because I don't want to lose my army. And right now, I know Aldebert himself will be able to do quite a bit against this force, simply because he's such a strong general that if I can get them to focus on him, and then I can try and disengage my infantry, because at least this area is impassable. They can't flank me from this side, so I can very easily just focus on the left side, put my infantry, put Aldebert over there. Skirmishers, I'm almost tempted to try and properly fully fight this, but like... Okay, we're actually moving towards that spot, so they have to come from in here. Looks like they're trying to shoot some of my dudes. Okay. Infantry, get you guys grouped up, and then just try and rush on in there. Skirmishers try and skirmish. Try and not... Oh, they actually do have some guys on the side. Shit. Try and skirmish out of there if you can. Aldebert, let's have you go for the Lord. And then I've got my magic. Cannon, yeah, infantry just got shit on. Because absolutely, of course, that's what's going to happen there. But my Lord, get on in here. Let's see, I do see a good spot to put a pendulum right here. Let's get some spells down on this side over here. You guys are trying to skirmish. Try and do your best there. Keep trying to unload on them. Hopefully you guys will survive. And then I need to have it so you're being attacked by a manticore. We do not like this. Not whatsoever. So try and run away from him. Just ignore it. Just try and distract it if you can. Because the longer that I can have you distract them, the better. Aldebert, let's make sure you buff the units around you. And yourself. Keep distracting that thing. Yeah, all these skirmishers are not being able to do all that much. You guys are able to, though. Because you guys can keep trying to hit those lancers. I now have another spot right... I'd say like right here, actually. Hit that. And then keep flying away. Aldebert yourself. That is not a bad spot. Try and just focus on the Lord. Enemy reinforcements. Not an amazing army, but all my infantry, or all my skirmishers are getting their asses kicked. Yeah, just keep running away by Battle Wizard. Because if the Lord dies, we can do this still. So just keep distracting the manticores, because I can't do anything about them until my skirmishers are maybe out of melee. Because you don't have the magic right now to really compete with that. Because Aldebert is absolutely slaughtering them right now. The Dragon Ogres are doing okay. Keep boosting my eyes around there. And you guys are trying to secure us back here. Yeah, because try and focus on these chariots here. That's my cannon that's still alive. Okay, so the Lord is almost dead here. You've almost taken him out. Most of my skirmishers are pretty beat up. I think we're at least going to be able to defeat this first army, and then I'm going to try and... Where's the withdrawal point? There's no withdrawal point. What the hell? I thought this was an ambush. Weird. Okay. But no, keep trying to help out what you can around here. Doing some good damage. You're currently fighting that manticore again still. Let's just keep having you do your damage resistances that you can. I'm going to do probably another pendulum soon if I can here. Because let's see. Some of you guys who came back. Yeah, do focus on those Marauder Horsemen if you guys can. You guys, now that you've secured them, let's get my grenades over here. Keep getting my wizard to keep running away. And I would say a pendulum right about here is not a bad thing, right there. Aldebert, keep trying to get in the thick of it. This area is almost done over here. Focus on the Chaos Spawn and help support my allies. I hate that you guys can't shoot things that are flying, because otherwise you could take out the Manticore for me. They can barely fucking touch Aldebert here on his own. Like, straight up. The entire army's trying to kill him. And also, we don't have a withdraw option, so I think this is actually an ambush that if I lose it, I lose Aldebert's army. So, we have to fight hard. And Aldebert here, at least right now, is kicking ass and taking names. Where is he? He is absolutely slaughtering these guys. They cannot kill him. They've done, like, no damage to him. Him and his spearmen are doing so amazingly well. I love it. I do need to try and get rid of, if I can, their skirmishers. So, like, these pink horrors I need to try and get rid of. I'm trying to save all of my spells until they really start blobbing up. Because if I can get them to all blob up, a couple pits of shades can do a lot of damage. Because this guy already has done 40,000 damage. Aldebert himself has done how much damage? Only 13,000 with just his Grand Soulfire thing, but it's the combo of him and my mage that is so devastating. I at least have to commend the men fighting along with Aldebert. They give it their fucking all. They really do. They try their best. You guys... Oh, instantly brought it. I was going to say, you should also try and get in here and try and do what you can. I've got 2 more casts of the Shade spell. I'm going to wait a little bit longer until these guys are out of this area, and it's only Aldebert fighting at this point. Because just him alone, and I can get them all to focus down. I need to make sure you guys don't target me with the pink horrors. If they start shooting my wizard with the pink horrors, I'm fucked. Although, I think actually now is the best time. I might kill these men, but it's for the Empire. It's what needs to be done. They will be commended for their efforts here. This was an ambush that should have ended with Aldebert getting his absolute ass kicked. and losing this entire army. But no, we decided to turn it around into 80,000 damage with my wizard, and Aldebert himself has done how much damage right now? 24,000? Like, the bounce power at the moment isn't going up, but I still have a heal, one more heal on Aldebert. He hasn't even used his yet, and he is just absolutely taking forever to die. I really appreciate that I'm going to get a fight like this in my finale, because this is an perfect example of what I loved about this campaign. Aldebert was one of my favorite characters I had in this campaign. He is a fucking beast on the battlefield. He got himself. He got 37,000 damage here. He killed almost 300 people. He's going to win this fight, because I just have to take out that fucking lord, and I'm going to do that as soon as these spawns are dead, because everything else has ran at this point, because you're facing off against Aldebert Hasselhoff, the warden of the empire at this point, quite literally, because literally this man here, he has fought some ridiculous shit in this campaign. And now he's going to finish off a major threat now here with the forces of chaos with Village. Because this Festergax Spawn Seeker, you are no match for Aldebert. 1v1, he's going to kick your ass, man. There you go. I do love that. Like, the two armies, goddamn Aldebert. His entire army's dead, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure every single force I had here is dead. I got over 100,000 damage on my wizard. Killed 2 full stack armies, which I appreciate. Does mean that Aldebert's going to have to take some time to try and recover and get some men back in his army. I'm pretty sure every single spearman he has here is dead. I think some of his skirmishers survived, maybe. I think the cannon survived. I think basically the cannon and then just Aldebert and the heroes survived. Like, maybe one of you guys probably did. I think you might have survived. I did find it interesting that I wasn't able to try and run away, but hey, at least that meant that they thought they had surrounded and cornered Aldebert, but oh no, they were so wrong. Okay, I actually get a couple of these guys. So, the Free Company Militia, the Inglorious Bastards and the Meatbags survived. The Golden Lion Company survived as well. I never renamed these guys, but then we lost Albert's Anvils. I gotta commend you guys. You guys did really well. You fought with him. You trusted Aldebert wholeheartedly to get you through this, and you at least gave it your all. Like, I just find it interesting to look at the units that I have like renamed throughout the entire campaign. Aldebert and Karl Franz are the two main forces that have had their units get up to 4 in renaming somebody, because Aldebert's units, I think it was the... Yeah, it's the Throg's Toothpicks and Wintertooth Dentist got up to 4. This is their 4th time dying and coming back now, which I find fascinating. But yeah, still, you guys got to ambush him. I think that's stupid, but he will then just now try and recover. He needs to get a lot of spearmen. It was how many guys? It's so many. He lost 7 of them. So you need to get 7 spearmen back in here. You lost that. You also lost one of these guys. I think I can actually recruit one of those in a couple turns. Almost. 7 turns, and I can get rid of one of them, because I don't have my thing immediately available just yet. So we've got that. I also lost all my skirmishers for the most part. I'm just going to give you, because we're down one of those guys. The cannon did survive. Probably just get some more basic, just handgunners, probably. Probably that. Just do that. Yeah, 4 handgunners. And then I'll have it so we'll get one more of these guys when those are available. So your army's going to be here. You're going to be... Conroy, hey, you should help out maybe. Actually, I'll have Emil here. Let's have Emil kind of clear up the remnants of these forces here. This is the army of heroes that we have. The raid stack we have, essentially, with all the electric count units. Because why not? I just need somebody to kind of clear this area for the forces of chaos, so that we can actually start trying to recover Aldebert's army. At least for him, it's going to be just like 1 turn. Yeah, 1 turn and pretty much everybody's back in tip-top shape with him. So just try and make sure that he's protected if you guys can. Oh, actually, no, I can move him up a little bit before we have him grab those units. So we can probably get him, let's see, because if he's in encampment stance... Yeah, he can just go to Chimai. He can just go over here. I could also maybe bring him... Yeah, let's have him go kind of more over this way. I'll have you guys get rid of that Kataran army, but we can have you go over here. So let's grab the guys that we were going to grab for you. Oh, not the swords. This needs spearmen. Good-fashioned spearmen for your army. So yeah, go there. Emil, try and make your way back over here. Conroy can at least make sure to try and watch over him. Although that didn't help much last time. But let's have you try and get rid of this army. It's going to run away. But I need to kind of start clearing this area out. So let's have you get rid of him. Because I know Village, we haven't done a whole lot about against him just yet. I'm going to want to do that now, though. Because I think you guys... I can have you go hit the Jadewind Mountain and then start going north. So try and chill around here. Chill around the edge of the region right there. I think Boris, I'm going to have help out too. Kind of make your way up this way. Also, I'm tempted to have you take up one of the... yeah, I'm probably going to have you take the steam tank up here. Honestly, probably going to have you do that. Oh, wait, actually, oh no, I didn't grab the grenade launcher into this army. I think it's in the other army. But I'm going to have Boris, you can kind of make your way up here with Emil. You two can kind of make your way up this way. Kind of keep trying to push there. Back down here. They don't have a lot. They really don't, because I know this area I need to just have it so that it was Griswold is the one that leads the assault, because then you guys can actually push on in immediately. Just need reinforcements, close enough. So you can hit this area. And then I know Karl Franz, he can now try and make his way westward still. Because I'll have you guys keep pushing into the southern section down here. Finish off Gorse. I think he literally is just these two settlements, I believe, at this point in time. Karl Franz and Cloud. Let's see. So I do see this. Oh, can you hit him? Oh, just barely. Just barely. Yeah, finish off that army of... oh, no, they're going to run. They're going to run away. I won't have enough movement to then hit them. I can have Cloud kind of make his way up here to kind of group up with us. I'll have it so that you guys right around here. I need to deal with this army. Gottfried, you can get to them. I think you can handle them alone on your own. Yeah, you can handle these guys. The rest of them will then go westward and try and hit... Oh, wait. Okay, I didn't realize that we had that. Didn't have that trait just yet. Okay, we have to keep trying to make our way back over this way. I'll have Dolph. Let's see. Let's hit Shilong. I need to actually wait. No. Bitch. You're both. Champion of the faith. Both of you can't hit the city. Yeah, so you have to actually wait. Build siege equipment. I'll just have you guys kind of move up forward. That's like the one downside of the Warrior Priest, is technically they can't break down gates, which is technically stupid because they have just ladders in their ass. Also, I do now need to make sure I keep checking occasionally. My ability to confederate the Hunts Martial Expedition. It's pretty close. Minus 3.4. I think once we finish off some of the factions I'm at war with, they might actually accept it, because I know it's supposed to be a combination of how many threats you have and your strength in comparison to those threats. And so I think once we kind of defeat those, we'll be good. There is no vampire corruption around here, too. So let's actually just have you go right next to the border. Heinz is pretty much no damage, so he can move up a little bit further. You guys will be able to get here next turn. I know you guys... Oh, hey, thank you, Emmerich, for joining in on this fight. So this is absolutely a wash here, since Emmerich is joining in personally, too. So there we go, and then I'm going to sack it, and then we can occupy it. Occupy the city, and then they only have the Bridge of Heaven left around here at least, which I think... Yes, Alberic is able to get up there himself, so let's have you make your way up here, and there's no walls, so we can assault it immediately. Now they should only have the settlement to the north, I believe. Because we'll be back out again. There's one city here. There's this, we have to colonize it again at some point. And then there's an army here, but they only have these two settlements right now. Which I think, Emil, you can hit this army here. How close is that? Valiant defeat. Okay. Pull back. This army I probably should have just been a bit more cautious with, but that's fine. Aldebert actually is pretty much ready to go right now. Can I get up close enough to them? No, I can't. Conroy. If you guys get a little bit more this way.
Where next?
You're not going to be able to get in range of reinforcing him, sadly. I can have you guys start trying to hit the mountains right here. Let's get you into normal stance. Hit the Jadewood Mountains. And then Boris might be able to get in range to surround from the behind. Possibly. Because let's see. So if I take you out of encampment stance...
I will do anything.
Yes, I do actually, but I just moved you back, so you actually don't have enough range to now help out there. Okay, well, Boris here at least. Let's get you to just go right next to the city. Because I think this guy will maybe just kind of run away. He could hit this force. If he does, I actually don't care if they lose it. But now, let's see. Given the way everything's set up... around here. Because I know I need to start hitting this vassal of theirs. I would probably say let's go colonize this thing first. So let's bring Aldebert over here, colonize this.
Keep the pace.
I could actually, like, I can just straight up recruit a normal one of those guys, can't I? Let's see. How many turns does it take to do that? 1 turn! Okay, so yeah, we can just put a normal variant of this guy in, as opposed to the electric count variant. That's fine. Gottfried, however, though, I'm going to send you north. We can start bringing you up this way to start helping out against Chaos. And then I know I'm waiting for you guys right here. Yeah, I'm trying to have it so we don't start that war with Kairos just yet. Because again, once we add in more wars, it's going to be more, less likely that I'm going to be able to confederate those guys. So we're going to hold off until then. Also, I almost forgot about Karl Franz. So Karl Franz, let's have you finish this army off here. Because I'll probably have you be the one that starts hitting this Norscan vassal of villages. Because they have quite a bit around down here that I need to strike from. I know my forces in the north are almost ready to kind of push on in from the northern side of the Bastion. So I'll have Karl Franz, let's see. So I'll have you go over here, probably colonize that area, and then start trying to hit the Norscan settlements around here. Cloud, keep following him around, and you guys will probably split off once we start hitting the Norscans, because the Norscan armies are not that strong. Village is the one that has the strong armies out of the two of them. They really love their ambushes today now, don't they? This force here, I don't think is going to be able to do what Aldebert did. At least, though, I'm fairly certain this is going to only be a singular army, because I know I was right next to them. Yeah, it's Crom, and then I'm pretty sure they don't have anybody else around here, unless they brought somebody nearby during the end turn, but I don't think that happened, at least. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, just one army. Just the one army. But they're going to make it so that I practically can't use my skirmishers at all, which is going to suck. I do have a lot of heroes here, at least, so I might be able to do a lot of damage. But I'll probably lose every single one of these heroes. That's just fine. I know for the most part, I'm just trying to find a use of them and trying just to group them all together. Because I had so many agents just all over the damn place. But we now do at least get to see some of practically one of every type of electric count unit in this fight here, because we have them all. So let's have all of you guys group up and then try and attack things. Skirmishers, try and skirmish mode and run away if you can. Cav, though, you just need to try and fight what's going on there. You guys, let's get you to try and help out over here if you can. Warrior Priest, try and get over here if you can to help out with those Dragon Ogres. Because if I can get you guys over there, I can have a pretty good help out there. I'm going to have these guys just kind of fly about and try and see if I can liberate my Cav. The Steam Tank here, yeah, you can just do what you can. Try and unload on them. I forgot to put you on skirmish mode to try and get you out of there. You have none of your abilities. Ah, yeah, that's great. Yeah, the one thing... Oh, the bounce power is much closer here, though. Because let's see. Because you guys here, you're running on in. I just need to make sure that you try and focus down, like, if I can clear this area out, I'll try and see if I can have you all focus down the Lord. Might be able to do that. We might have a chance here, because, like, this Steam Tank back here is doing well. You guys try and focus on, I would say, try and help out the Steam Tank right there. My infantry is, surrounded and fucked, honestly, because I have no way to support them. You will live and die for the Empire, though, at least. Oh, I do love this Steam Tank. It has an on-use ability to just be able to say, hey, burn everything around me. Like, honestly, that's really nice. It's actually doing quite a bit of damage here itself. Like, this one alone is some 5,000 damage with this Steam Tank. I like it. Yeah, because let's have you try and distract, if you can, these pink horrors. I don't think we're going to... Yeah, we're not going to win at this point right now. It's most of my infantry is now broken. My heroes... You guys were able to take out the Lord, correct? Yeah, he's no longer around here. I'm going to try and get my Steam Tank. I'm trying to get it over here because I want to get it to be able to use this emergency vent once again. Because it's effective against armor. It's just being pelted to death right now. Maybe you guys, if I can, get you away from the abominations and try and see if I can have you guys take out these pink horrors. At the moment, you guys are just unloading into that area. I want you to get in melee with it, though. Get over here and try and use your emergency vent right about there. There you go. Do some damage. And I think this one is the one that explodes when it dies. Yeah, kaboom. When it dies, it'll just go exploding. So let's just have you just, yeah, stay around here in melee and see if I can get a couple more of these off in this giant blob here. Yeah, the Steam Tank is just about to die. It's been able to do quite a bit of damage, though. Not enough to win it. I'm trying to regroup my troops if I can, but a lot of you guys are scattered all over the place. Like, I'm trying to have you guys see if you can finish off this Lancer, group up over there, Because right now the steam tank, you're about to explode here. Let's see how much damage it does when it does that. Not as much as I was hoping. I was hoping you'd do a little bit more damage when you finally exploded, but sadly not. Not bad. You guys tried. That's okay. I at least got to try out some of these electric count units. I do like that electric count steam tank variant, though. I really like that one. That in Boris's army would do amazingly because of that AoE damage it can do, which is really nice. Like, I really wish I would have just confederated the Empire earlier. I really should have done that. I've been playing a campaign with my friend where I've been playing as Balthazar and he was playing as Ironhammer, Belgar Ironhammer, and I was doing that. It worked out a lot better, but until we like started getting our asses kicked for other reasons. But being able to confederate them and get these electric count units earlier really does help quite a bit. Especially because like just comparing like this spear variant one to the normal spearmen, they have like 40 more armor than the basic spearmen, which is really nice. Okay, so that lord did die. I'll just put this random guy in here. I don't care too much about this army. I'll let you kind of do what you can to try and survive, but for the most part now, it's actually Boris can finish them off for us, because they did still take a lot of damage, so Boris should be able to very easily mop them up. Yep, they're just running, so Boris hit them up. Right there. So hit these guys, finish them off. I'm still kind of sad this army has really bad regen. Oh, actually, that's because I don't have a warrior priest in this army. That's why. Okay, but I'll have it. So Boris over here. Let's bring you back into my own lands. Oh, actually, no, this isn't my own lands technically. Boris technically down there. Emil, let's have you kind of regroup with him because again, we're gonna try and have it. So let's start trying to hit these guys because we're gonna start trying to make our way up to hit the last remaining settlement of the Dark Elves. Because I know Conroy, you can colonize this area, so I actually have this entire region under my control. And then I'll have it so Aldebert, I'm just gonna have used it like right here and get ready to start hitting the Norskins. Because I know right now, are you guys sieging that?
Do not mistake me for the
No, you are not sieging it. Okay, so Heinz and Griswold should be able to take this city pretty easily. So let's make sure we bring the other army on in too. Because they don't have... Oh, they do have Helmengorst in here. I don't even know what the hell his defeat rate is. Like, technically, I won't get it if I attack the city, so let's hit you. He's probably going to run. Yep, he's going to run, so I'm not going to be able to properly see it unless I have enough movement afterwards, which I don't think so. Because he's not in range now at this point. Take out this last settlement he has. He'll start taking attrition at least, so he will die. Just occupy it. Oh, did he just die completely? Or is his army just over here and I just can't see it?
Not a chance.
Huh. Okay. It doesn't matter really. But now at this point, okay, so that's you guys. I need this army. Dolph. You need to make your way up around here. And then same with you guys. I'm going to have you get pretty close. I'm just going to hit them now. I'm going to start this war with them now. Oh, wait. First, before I start another war, I need to double check. Can I confederate these guys?
Protector on the
It's at minus 3.8. It's close. I'm not a strength rank 1, which bugs me. I think that might be part of the reason why. Because, yeah, let's declare this war. Bring them in. Just to start trying to get rid of these guys. Because now I need to get rid of these Norskins. So you can start pushing into the Baleful Hills. You can go there. I'll probably have it so Dolph, you'll go towards Shangwu. Karl Franz and Cloud, you're still just trying to go over here to colonize this area first. And then I'll have you guys start spreading out. Actually, Karl Franz, you can just start trying to make your way up here. No, Helmengorst is still alive. Okay. All of my allies, yeah, I'll have you guys help him out. That will then be the end of his faction. So now there's only a couple left, really, at this point. I know we're starting to push into the Norskins that are allied to Village. The Dark Elves only have one city. I'm still annoyed that I haven't been able to confederate with the forces in Lustria just yet, because I do want to make sure that we have them join me before we're done. Also, that's probably the easiest way for us to get to the domination victory, getting that 272 cities. Technically, it's kind of crazy to think about that. I only have like half of the world controlled by myself, and the rest of it is controlled by my allies. It's crazy to think about. That's why I was hoping that maybe last video I was going to be able to finish off all of the stuff, finishing off the forces of chaos and disorder, and then I could just have this entire video just be a montage of me slaughtering my allies and just conquering the entire world. Although, part of me feels like it's a bit difficult to consider doing that, because so much of my money Like, if I have to do a proper world conquest, it has to be somebody that doesn't rely on trade to make all their money, because 80,000 gold is what I get from trade. And if I start losing all my trade partners, it would actually be really difficult as the Empire to conquer the world then. Which is interesting to think about for the future reference, because I know there's a few people that I know for sure I want to do proper full world conquest with, no matter what. And that would be for sure Scarbrand. Especially like once Scarbrand, like once the Chaos Forces get more added to their factions. Because they got a little bit from DLC, but once they get even more, a full world conquest of Scarbrand could be really fun. I've started doing one with my friend where I'm Cetra. And then he is currently a Skaven, which is kind of funny. But like those two for sure feel like factions that could be really fun to do proper full world conquest, because the Tomb Kings don't have a lot. They don't have upkeep. It'd actually be a lot easier for me to try and have them do their massive expansion that they need to do for the full proper world conquest, because hey, I don't have to worry about breaking my trade agreements with people and then making it so I don't have all this money from trade, which is a huge problem. But now here at least, let's see, Conroy, you guys are ready. I'm gonna have Aldebert. Let's have you guys start spreading out now at this point, because we're now just trying to rapidly finish off the forces of these Norskins. Also, I should double check to make sure. I check this right now. Again, I want to keep checking this probably every turn. It's worse now. Negative 7.3. It's so close. Oh, so close. Just says likelihood low. You guys fucking love me right now. I'm gonna hope that... Actually, I wonder. Can I try and just buy land from them maybe and weaken their presence so it's a bit easier to slowly get them to join me? Because if I do that, if I go back over here, like over here, some land in this area, maybe let's try this one. So if I can buy that city from them, I might be able to slowly get them to like me. Let's see, there was this one that I was thinking of. Yeah, hey, can I buy this from you guys? Negative 17. No, I don't have enough money for that, damn it. Also, don't want to forget about you guys. You can still actually push on in here on the eastern side, because basically I'll have you guys probably be the ones that properly finish off the Dark Elves, because you're right here, and then I have Boris right behind you, who I would say, let's move up. I want to hit there like next turn, so let's kind of move up to like right about here, and then Emil can kind of join on in. That's their last city. That's all they've got at that point. Village himself only has like four regions for himself, and then the rest are his vassals. So those guys, actually, we're currently all pushing them back, my allies included. You guys are trying to get up here to help out, but very slowly you're making your way forward. It should be turn or two, and then I can try and hit the Iron Storm area up here, the northern section of the Bastion, so we can start trying to capture that. There is, let's see, neither of you guys can get up to the city just yet in this one turn, but at least start trying to make your way up to Kunlan. Try and make your way up here and here. Oh, actually, Conroy, you don't need to be in encampment stance. So keep pushing there. Back over here, Boris. Let's see, yes, you can hit this city. Can Emil get up there too? He's kind of close. I'm actually going to have you hit this city instead. You can hit this, he can hit the other city. Kind of split your attention. We don't need you guys to be babysitting each other all the damn time. So occupy that. And then I can have Boris make his way on in over here. So let's get you out of encampment stance. Go over here. And this will be the end of the Dark Elves. Finally. Now all their stupid ass... hopefully you have enough movement? Yeah, you do. Hopefully. That gets rid of all of their things just yet. No, it doesn't immediately. Fuck. That's not what I wanted. So those are still alive, technically. All their black arcs are still alive. But I'll probably have it so that I can have you guys maybe go start trying to finish them off once we're done with their forces. Like, oh, actually, no. Imric and company are doing that instead. They're actually kind of making their way down here. Looks like some of them are trying to go hit these guys. Oh, actually, like you. I can actually... No, I'll leave you. I'll leave you to your own devices. Looks like you guys are going to go finish them off for me, so I don't have to worry about those little things. Because then I can just have it so... Right now, I've got all of you guys here. You guys are actually pushing in yourselves here. I think I'll have it so... Let's start making our way over to the Bastion. The Great Bastion. Because it looks like my Dwarven allies are going towards and finishing off the vassal themselves. Oh, actually, he had one more city up here for village. Oh, they actually did have another army here. Okay, so you guys are going to be able to win that. I haven't been able to build up my defenses there just yet. I'll have to turn some forces back around then to try and deal with you. I do have some guys I can send over there pretty easily. Might just turn Boris and company back around to go back down this way. Because that might have been the only army they had left proper. Because I think once this army dies, if they don't have any others alive, I think maybe then the Black Arcs will disappear too. So that was in Chimai. Again, we'll lobby against these decrees. Let's see, so back over here. So they looted it and took it. So that is... Oh, actually, looks like they're condensing all their troops down around this way. Yep, okay, so that's where they're going. So what we're going to do is, yeah, let's turn back around you guys. Because I can have it so that all my other armies will focus on them. Let's have Emil and Boris turn back around and finish off the Dark Elves. So go right there and there. Because you two alone should be fine. Although I have plenty of guys, I don't need all of them going this way. So I can probably have it so what we'll do is let's turn you guys back around over here too. Because I have so many armies all over the place right now that we don't need you to all try and be focusing on the Norskins and village. Because they, let's see, because we can right now already go like right here. I can have you guys hit and take Kunlun. You can easily take this area. And then what we'll do is I'll have Conroy. Conroy here, I'm going to have you... Can you hit that city? Technically you can't. I'll actually have you just go up this way. So let's say you go up around here. Can you go into encampment stance from here? Yes, you can. So keep making your way up here. Try and get into this area, and then I'll have you try and take Weijin. You can try and go there. I also have it so then, let's see, I had Alberic. You're making your way up and around, so I'll have you probably just go for Minzu. Unless Gottfried can hit that area right now. No, he cannot. So you can get to about here. He can probably be the one that hits this area. You can turn left there. I've then also got Dolph. Dolph, I'll have you come up this way too. But basically we'll have two deviate this way, and then most of you are going to keep going up around here. Okay, so it looks like the Dark Elves did not do anything else around over here just yet. They are kind of spreading out and trying to expand again. Emil and Boris, let's see, you guys can't hit this army just yet. Let's bring you guys down close, bring you to the border. And go like right there and right there. And then I'll try and see if I can hit you guys next turn. They don't have enough to be able to actually hit these cities right now. They're kind of just sitting all over my place. They're all gathering together. Emmerich is trying to beat back a couple of their forces, at least it looks like. So I'll trust him to do that. Actually, I might send Griswold back down that way to go help them, honestly, just to make sure that these guys die. So you guys can go there. Then we have it so that I think Gottfried, let's have you. Let's see, you can hit Mingzu. You can hit this area right here for us. Occupy that. And then let's see, I can probably hit another city with Conroy, I think, right now. Not yet, no, because he can get to the city of Shugengan. He can make his way over there. Albrecht, let's see, I think you can make your way over here. I'll have you get some more punishment next turn if I need to, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. Albert and Conroy, honestly, I might just turn you guys back around and help clear this up, because at the moment my allies have fucking slaughtered them all. Because, like, I can now finally hit the Snake Gate. I can hit the Snake Gate with Valmir here. You can take that. One of my allies has already taken one of the other gates, so we don't need that. And these are their own individual areas each. Yes, they are. Beautiful. Keep increasing my trade even more. You know, I can have you guys start making your way over towards, it's the Turtle Gate. So I can have you and Boris Todbringer bring your forces over and start trying to get ready to hit the Turtle Gate. Because I think I can have it so that I'm going to turn Conroy and Adalbert back around. I will have you guys try and help down here. Because I don't really need you guys to be up here at this point in time. I have so many other armies making their way this way. Okay, you guys are pushing back against here, the Celestial Monastery. That's fine. I'll let the Auto-Resolve deal some damage to you guys. As I do have more armies down around here. Seems like you're just trying to hit multiple areas, actually. That's fine. As long as you don't take any of them. Yeah, they're just sacking all of those. That's perfectly fine. I can very easily deal with you guys. Because going back over here, I know I've got my allies around down here. My armies, at the moment, are trying to specifically just deal with the Dark Elves. I can have you guys at least siege Chimai, and then I can get rid of this force. I know they still have Felhart to the south. I know we have to just bring some guys down there to try and deal with him. They also have this little army here. But they do not have a whole lot going on for themselves, because they only had this city that they retook. So I'm hoping they won't be able to really build their military back up. I do need to start trying to take out their Black Arcs, which I'll probably use you guys for. So Boris and Emil, I'm going to have you guys probably make your way back over here next turn. Try and get rid of this chick, because I can probably have you start trying to make your way back there. Emil can't move. My other forces down here are trying to regroup with them, because you guys are turning back around. Trying to have you guys come down here to help get rid of these Black Arcs. Let's see, if I was going to do that... Yeah, just go right next to the city. So go back down right here. Try and help out with you guys. I should then be able to hit a couple more cities. So Alberic, I can have you... Okay, so I can't hit Wang Cheng right now. Let's hit Terracotta Graveyard. Capture this. And then I think I can strike another one of the Bastion regions. Well, actually, no, not right now, because the Turtle Gate's the only one that still hasn't been claimed yet. Okay. Then we're just waiting on you guys. So Theoderic, you guys will all be here next turn. I'll probably just leave you guys to move that way. This one force here. My allies are about to go for that guy, so I can kind of ignore him. Just repair what they sacked, because that's not going to matter too much. Although I do think I have some agents here. Let's have you guys try and harass them a little bit. See if we can damage them a little bit more and make it so it's a bit easier for my allies to get them. I also do have Aldebert right here, who is in range of them. If they can't run... No, they can. Then I was going to say he can easily finish them off, because he does not have enough movement to catch up to them. I'll have Conroy also make his way down over here. You can do that. Then, I know I'm moving most of my forces over to the Turtle Gate. You'll be there soon. You guys are almost there. Valmir as well, make your way over. Although I actually should put you into encampment stance. That's fine, though. And then let us just check once more. What is the Confederation options? Because, again, I just want to keep checking this. It is going down. Slowly but surely, it is improving our chances to actually confederate with him. Ah, now they're finally suiciding. So, let's get rid of you guys with this auto result. They technically survived, but I know I have Boris on his way over. Interesting enough that the Black Arc did not get to help out. Ah, good, my allies. Oh my god, they have so many helicopters. Holy shit. Hello, Thoric. Okay. Seems you with the USA option of just a ridiculous amount of aircraft. But yeah, no, let's have you finish them off. So that might mean that Lokir Felhart is actually dead now, possibly. It'd be great if he is. If he is truly, properly dead, then that's one less faction to deal with. Looks like I'm still going to have some stuff up here with Village. That's fine, though. You guys are just sacking my lands right now. And I have to accept. I have to help you guys out. That's fine. No, I don't think that's anywhere near me whatsoever, so I don't think that's going to matter. Yeah, because is he dead? I don't think he is just yet. There's another faction dead, but no, Lokir Feller is not dead just yet. I believe he still has stuff down here? No, all he has is just these Black Arcs. This army's still alive, technically. Boris can't get to them right now. I can at least get to you. They aren't going to run, too, so I can easily get rid of one Black Arc here with Boris. Emil can now make his way over as well next turn. I'm going to pull you back a little bit. Make sure you're getting that replenishment. But Emil, let's have you make your way over here as well to help try and finish them off, because I think it does look like Felhart was defeated down here, so we don't have to worry about from that area. Up around here, that one army that just attacked us. I don't know where they went, but they were around here at some point. Let's just have you start making your way to Weijin. You can go up there. I can now hit also Wenchang. Take this area. Karl Franz, let's have you kind of regroup with, it was Gottfried, I believe, over there. Because we'll try and have it so that you'll make your way over to try and help out with this stuff. Probably push in through this city first. Unless I can deal with that with Alberic. Because they don't have a garrison inside it, so that'll be pretty easy for you guys to take. Oh, you have to actually siege it, though, so start sieging that. And then I think my armies now can get to the Turtle Gate. Yes, they can. So I can at least have Markus. Markus can siege and assault the Turtle Gate right now. I think I can get somebody in range to help you, possibly? Let's see. So if I go back, my other armies... No. Volmir can't get there just yet. I'll have to have one of you try and go over to the Bloodwind Keep. My allies look like they're about to hit that, though. Although Markus here, how was the battle? It looks like close. You're not going to lose any unit models, so that's fine. Let's just go along with it. Take the city, take the Great Bastion. Now it's fully controlled by me and my allies, which is great here. So I can have you guys just keep building up the growth buildings there. There's only a couple left around here. And then I'll start trying to start that war with Kairos. Still want to keep checking with you to see if they'll join the Confederation. Not yet. I will probably try and start buying their land, like, once I have nothing else to build up. Okay, seems like the Black Arcs are going to try and hit Boris here. I'm actually going to take the auto-resolve with this. Because of the bombard spells they have, I actually do agree that there will be high casualties no matter what I do. I think we'll take it. I'm going to lose my infantry, though. Because I don't know if I can fight it. Could I save them? Maybe, maybe not. I just expect that because of these, they're going to spam them. I'm probably just going to lose them either way. So let's just take them out with this auto-resolve. I can re-recruit the infantry next turn to get them back. And then, yes, please keep suiciding your troops into me, because I want to be done with the Dark Elves. Okay, so let's go back over to Boris, because again, he lost his guys, but he's at least alive. Let's just have you go back into the city around here, and then I need you to re-recruit those units, so just keep getting more of them. I will not, damn it, I'm actually not going to have enough to get them. And I do not have a thing with my allies, sadly. That's kind of a pain in the ass. That's okay, though. Boris can just sit here to recover. It'll take him some time, but that's fine. Emil, let's see, that force is dead. There is just another Black Arc right down here. Are there any others I see? So there's one here. I don't see any down here. So I think it's just this last Black Arc, these two, just right there, and then that should be the end of their faction. Gottfried, you... Ooh.
I serve the Raven God.
That's a good garrison. I can't really do the lure out tactic with them like that, because that is a good garrison. I do have more troops, though. I've got Markus here. I've also got Alberic, who can also... Well, Alberic can't get in range. Markus can, but I think I'm going to have Markus sit there for now. Let's move up my force here. Oh, I forgot I'm sieging this. Never mind, not you. You can finish this up. Finish taking that siege. Occupy it. Next turn, I think will be a good point time to now try and have you push out. Because you should have enough movement, I hope. If not, I know Emperor Karl Franz, he's almost here. As you can hit this army right there. They're going to just run, so they don't want to actually even fight us. Okay, back over here. Boris, you need to make your way up towards, and actually, I can have you probably hit Bloodwind Keep right now. You would not have enough to sack and take it, so I'm going to actually hold off. Just keep moving up normally. You can help out next turn. Then I'm going to have Valmir. You just keep making your way over to the east. I need to get rid of the Foundry of Bones still. Okay, I think it's time for us to take away Jin. I have Karl Franz here. You, I think, will be the one that leads the assault. And let's bring in... Let's bring Gottfried in. Yeah, let's bring Gottfried in. Bring him in right about here. I'm going to first try and harass... I think I'll just use you two. And then I want to fight this battle myself, I believe, unless it's just going to be overwhelmingly in our favor. So let's see. There, and there. Just keep trying to harass those forces a little bit to make it so that the army that is outside is very weak. And then, Karl Franz, let's have you lead the assault on this army. And that's heavily in our favor. Let's just take the auto-resolve. Take the auto-resolve there. Kill them all off. And now, Wei Jin, we can just walk straight on into... Oh, actually, you can do that for me. Gottfried can be the one that attacks it and does that. So that way we can sack it and get the money from it. So sack it, and then take the area for us. And that brings us even closer to the final bit where we have pretty much everything under our control. Because at this point in time, I'm still trying to get you to confederate with me. Which at the moment, it's minus 36 still. It's not changing at all right now, which is bugging me. I'm kind of hoping that maybe once I have finished off all of the forces of chaos and there's nobody left, I'm wondering if my allies will start attacking each other, or if it's just going to be a stalemate and they're just all just going to sit there doing nothing. I could see either or, really, and I don't want them to just sit there doing nothing. I really kind of hope that they start trying to kill each other, which would be very interesting and would make it easier for me to want to try and do the idea of betraying all my allies at the very end, once they all start trying to get rid of each other so that I don't have to worry about the defensive alliances as much. Because if I wasn't so dead set on finishing this campaign today, I really want to have it so it ends on episode 50, I would probably want to keep playing this, honestly. And my map is glitched. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. But I know for myself with this campaign, even though I know I'm really enjoying it, there has been a very much a drastic drop in people being interested in this campaign. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so interested in trying to get over to an Imric campaign. I don't know if the way I like to do world conquest campaigns really works for Warhammer 3. I don't know. It's something that I've been kind of playing around with, and this is a really good, I think, test for it to see, do my world conquest campaigns work in Warhammer 3? do people enjoy them as much as they've enjoyed my Mordor and or like my Cyrodiilic Empire campaign? And I'm getting mixed signals right now with that, and I think part of it is I just haven't done a lot of Warhammer 3. I don't know. I think I will be happy, though, with today finishing off these guys up here. Then all my forces are going to like start expanding and spreading down here, killing Kairos. And I'm going to see what's going on like once they're all dead. If my allies start killing each other, I'll make the video a little bit longer. I want this video to be an hour and a half at most, although I feel like I'm already getting a little long too right now. One of the last armies that matters for Village. They're sallying out, thankfully enough. I'm going to just auto-resolve through these assholes, and then they have one more settlement I know that is... Oh, technically it won't let me just take it immediately, though. I did weaken them, at least. They've got the one other city that'll be taking next turn. That'll be the end of them, because I think their vassal is dead. I don't believe they're still alive at this point in time. And also, it does seem like... I'm wondering if my allies are going to literally start killing each other once, I can just get more. Once there is no enemies to get to fight. Because right now, at this point in time, they've just been starting to attack all the random rogue armies, because why not? Are you guys sieging my stuff? Oh.
Praise Sigmar.
Well, that's a bad idea. I think this is the last of their armies, honestly. This tiny little force right here. And that should be the end of their faction. Yes. So they're now dead. And my allies... Are you sieging that? No, you're not. You're not sieging that. You guys just took the Foundation of Bones. I can't get to that settlement there in this turn. But I can bring you guys over. So next turn, Village will be dead. And then we need to start bringing all my forces down probably over here. Because I know they've got, like, the one force here. Oh, that's where these orcs were. All the way the fuck up here. Yeah, I can't defend that. And they sacked it, thankfully, because I can't defend up here. I can try to get a small little army up here, but, like, okay. Are they trying to suicide themselves again? It does look like they are trying to. But the Great Arena was attacked. Please finish them off for once and for all. Nope, they're still alive. But I think this turn end, they'll probably die. Yeah, no, they'll be dead after that. They'll be dead after that. This one is also taking attrition. And it supposedly is like one like down here. I'm trying to have Heinz go explore down this area. Because at the moment right now, if it will let me select my army, for some reason I can't click Heinz here. Okay, Imric's just drunk. There's nothing down here. So I can have it so the Heinz makes his way back over here. And I actually can see Wulfhart just right over here. So my armies are on their way to start trying to finish them off. They just need time to get here. Because now I'm going to be able to finish off Village right here. Although my allies are sieging them, so I can get right by to reinforce, but I can't actually assault them just yet. I almost forgot about Emil. He is able to get over here and finish off one of the Black Arcs. I think this is the last major Black Arc data they've got around here. And he does still get replenishment in this area, which is good. So keep trying to make your way down here. So it should just be these two little groups here and this one right there. So Lokir Felhart should be dead next turn or the turn after, basically. Oh, no, they are going to suicide themselves again. Thank you for that. Now we just have to deal with the forces that are out at sea right now. And also, I know last time I checked with the expedition, it was at -8. I'm hoping it's going to stay around that level because I'm almost done with them. Oh, here we are. So, yep, here goes Village. Village is now finally going to be dead. Now the only forces that are left are Kairos is still alive. There's also the random little Slanesh faction down there that's still alive. And other than that, there's not really many forces of chaos and disorder. Honestly, like, if I'm able to, and I can just get the Confederation with the Expedition, I could see us being done for today, and just be done with that. I might have it so maybe I'll record, like, a bit after that, conquering it myself. Settlement transferred. Oh, fuck you! I know I'm gonna be dealing with... I know I'm gonna be trying to deal with you at some point. I'm going to be getting rid of you, but now it just means that I need to try and bring my forces up there so I can do that a little bit more easily. Because, of course... just before Kairos is about to start being attacked and killed, he starts playing around with my shit. So, okay, let's have Ian Toddbringer. You can make your way back up here because you'll have to go reclaim that for me. God damn it. Well, at least Village is dead. Village is dead. I'll just make sure I colonize this area since my allies aren't. They just raised it. So let me colonize that for myself. Going back down here. I am so curious, like, what happens when you decide to attack somebody that is, or like, if you have the, like, these units here. What happens to them? Do they just disappear? Do I lose them, or do I get to keep them? I feel like I lose them, and I do need to know, like, this very important bit, because I'm so curious what happens with those units once they're done. I'm just wondering what the fuck the dwarves are gonna do. Because like, the dwarves have nothing to attack. I'm about to finish off Lokir Wulfhart down here, so he's not gonna do much around. Imric's not gonna have much. It's literally just down this area, which basically all my armies will go here, use this sea lane, which brings me like somewhere down here, and I can just sail over and finish them all off. Oh, also, because I have all the electric out units, I just decided to make a random ass army up here. You can deal with this guy. There you go. It's a really cheap and easy way to deal with a random incursion up around here, because that force I just didn't want to have to deal with. I didn't want them to burn or take any of my stuff up here. But hey, there you go. You've now dealt with them, and then I'm just going to disband them all because I don't need these guys around here right now. They're almost fucking dead. So they have one more army after this, and this has got to be Lokir Wulfhart's left. To the point that they're finally dead. Because now at this point, I know I'm starting to move all my forces down over here. Also, one thing I'm doing to kind of be cheeky, to also make it so that I'm stronger, to try and make Wulfhart or Lana join me more, and to somewhat fuck over my allies too, in the inevitable possible betrayal, I've been taking over command of their armies and just having them sail in the ocean where they take attrition. It's like, hey, I'm sending you guys down to the Southern Chaos Waste to help me out down there, but I'm making them do it so they take a shit ton of damage, because why not? Just lobby against it. Lobby against that stuff. Also, I don't know why the hell my economy just went into the shitter. Because I shouldn't be having to pay for any of those armies. I shouldn't. Lokir Wulfhart, he's right here. Come on, Emil, can you get to him? Yes, you can. You were the first one that fought him and beat him, and now you get to finish him off once and for all. And that should be him. Yeah, Blessed Dread is now dead. So now the only forces that are left now at this point are down here. There is Kairos, and there is the other random Chaos Force down here that I'm now going to... again, first we want to wait and see.
Only the dedicated.
Deal, Confederation. Behind City Fort. God damn it. I want it. I want it so badly, but for some goddamn reason, you just don't want to join me. Although, actually, if I have it so that you have to technically fight Kairos, maybe... Because let's start that war. Let us start that war finally. Because I can have it so that Balthazar Guilt. Let me have you declare war on this poor son of a bitch. I have so many men to join me. Instantly just have you go to war with so many people. I love it. Valiant defeat? Really? Wow. I honestly disagree. But... like, really? A couple of flying units. They have a lot of good armor. Just take the outers off, honestly, because Balthazar Guilt, he doesn't give a shit if he loses one halberd. There's no reason to worry about that, because he's lost one halberd there. The garrison's still alive. I can have you just kind of pull back here, get a new halberd back. Oh my god, my global recruitment capacity is disgusting. You need to make your way back up here and retake this city for me. So you can do that, and then I can have Volkmar also start trying to push on in now. So I think he, no, he can't hit the city just yet, but he can start making his way over here to start trying to hit the city. So you can go there. And then I think that literally makes me at war with the last two people that are still left alive. Does that help or make my thing worse with it? 35. Oh, come on, man. Okay, now the holds of reinforcing allies are starting to make their way down. And again, I don't care if they take attrition, that's fine. I kind of want them to, just to weaken these guys if I eventually do decide to declare war on them and betray them all. Because like I'm trying to have it so that like, hey, you're down here, you're going to just be pushing straight on in. Try and get to the Demon's Gate there. Rush on over that way. Balthazar Guilt, now that he's got that halberd back, him and Volkmar can push on in and take some of the last remaining settlements that Tzeentch has in the lands of the Southlands. So you can try and take that, and then I'll have Balthazar Guilt be the one that actually assaults the area. Occupy it there for us. And again, I just want to confederate with you. That's literally the last thing I'm waiting on, is an option to confederate this asshole. Because I don't want him, I want the entire empire to be unified by that point in time. Because literally, that's all I've been wanting, is just complete and utter control of the entire world with my allies and myself. And it won't feel right if those guys don't join. Alrighty, looks like Conroy is the first to arrive. All the way down over here. I thought it was on the other side, but there we go. It's still close. So Conroy himself can now be the first of many to join on in to start helping out with this invasion. Because a good chunk of you, honestly, I might not even be able to get here in time. My allies are doing a lot of good work down there. I do have at least Wulfhart and Balthazar are making their way down this way. I'll keep trying to recolonize this land as we make our way forward. So keep trying to push on here with Balthazar and Volmar. Volkmar. So you guys can keep making your way up here. Because let's see, because at the moment, this is all burned. Kairos is just chilling right over there. I know I'm sending... Imrik should even make his way all the way down here. Man, I don't even need to convince them to go that way for me. They're just going into the ocean themselves and just slowly dying. Perfect. Yeah, why do my allies have to keep declaring war in these rogue armies? Because now they just keep getting sacked. I think I do have the electric counts ready again, though, so that I can bring a force over here immediately to try and deal with these guys. Because, let's see, so I'll raise another army. Let's just choose you. And it looks like more of my forces are dropping off over there. They'll be ready soon. Let's see, so I go back into my city. There are... I can currently not recruit them. Is it because they're on cooldown, or because I need more? Just summon more electric counts here. There we go. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now they're all back. So I can grab all these guys, and I'll be able to hit this army next turn to just get rid of them. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that one little rogue army is not going to matter to me. Okay, back down here. Let's see. So the armies I've got under my control, at least, they're here. They're trying to push on in. This area is the only area I can see right now that isn't under our control. Because there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oh, actually 10 possible settlements for me to capture. So let's keep trying to push our way forward with Wulfhart and with Balthazar from this angle. So you guys keep trying to make your way over to the Temple of the Avenue of Gold. And then I know I'm almost ready to retake my one city right here. I don't want my allies to retake it because this was mine originally. So retake that. Get that back under our control. Because we're currently at... We're so close. We're 7 cities away from this domination victory. Literally, if you will just join me, that's all I need, man, is you to join me, and then I can finally finish the campaign off. Because you'll have plenty of cities to give me. Ah, good. More of my men are making their way over there. Again, there's not as much land on the southern section here that you guys need to land on. But you guys can keep making your way over here and here. Keep going. I think I'm almost ready. Yeah, you can almost hit down here with Curtis, although you might just colonize this region here for me. I know we're still trying to move forward with Balthazar and Volkmar. Can I hit the city with Volkmar yet? No, I cannot, so keep moving forward with you. Oh no! One of my allies! Being attacked by some orcs. I'll just let you guys take this. Because again, the main reason why I decided to grab those armies is to try and weaken their presence and make it so I am guaranteed strength rank 1. To try and make it so that the expedition will actually want to join me. Like, I don't care about that random little army. I don't care if you guys die. It makes it so it's easier for me to hopefully try and confederate my my ally here. Because I do want to get all of his land, which, if we don't have it by the time everything's dead here, I'm probably just going to, I don't know, like... Oh, actually, just going normal. Oh, you're already normal. Okay, so you can't colonize it just yet. What I'll probably just do is just, like, build up my military even more just randomly to try and convince them, hey, join me. Because I think technically with how much my allies are pushing on in here, I don't think they are... I'm going to actually technically be able to get to the amount of domination victory. Because for some reason, it doesn't include your allies, which is interesting. Because it's only you. It's you have to have at least this amount controlled on your faction alone, and then you get the domination victory. It doesn't include allies, but then again, if it included allies, it would actually be a lot easier to get that built up and actually have it so you have full control with the domination victory. Way faster than I think if you did not have that included. Alright, it looks like our allies are being attacked by Kairos, and I think I'm going to have us fight this, simply just because I want to make sure we at least have some sort of battle to kind of finish off the campaign with, seeing as how I'm expecting that there's not going to be a lot of land for me to properly take myself. So I want to help my allies here, try and see what we can do to help them take out Kairos. We should be able to easily win this. Oh, it's also even a choke point here. Interesting. Alrighty, my guys are making their way in onto the map. Let's get my heroes, start moving forward. Infantry as well. We're going to try and help the left flank, I would say, primarily. So we're going to start moving my forces up around this way. There, right there. My cav I have a little bit of, not a ton. Cannons and artillery pieces kind of line up on this hill if you guys can, to be able to start unloading into them. Balthazar Guild, also, you're actually a pretty good caster. So I do need to make sure that you, let's see, I would want to say, let's start off, oh, Searing Doom costs 1. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. So I can actually just spam the ever-loving shit out of spells here. And Final Transmutation, because they have a lot of single entity units, is not a bad spell to use. Let's say like right around here, because I'm trying to get that chariot as well. So right there. So right on top, do the Final Transmutation spell as well. And now let's get my Warrior Priest to join in melee right here. Let's do my Captain as well. There we go. Yeah, do the Final Transmutation on top of them. Any other good blobs to try? I would say maybe like down here too. Right on top of these guys. And I should probably do some reserves. Power recharge back up. Because I actually have a shit ton there for Balthazar. Infantry is nowhere near here yet. My Demigryph Knights, though, I can bring you guys around the side. I'm probably going to bring you back around here and try and have you do with the pink horrors, I would say. Balthazar, you get the fuck out of there. Get away from that. My guns almost here yet? They are. You can shoot. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. I was going to say he can open up on them. You need to hold yourself better a little bit. What are you being attacked by? You were just being attacked by their Forsaken. I'm going to try and pull you out of there. You're actually taking quite a bit of damage. Infantry, try and set up there. Oh, nice. You guys are sniping me. And then this is just a generic Lord of Change that's down here. Balthazar, I can have you reduce his armor. Make it a little bit easier for my guys to kill him there. And let's see. I think I'm going to do another Final Transmutation over here on top of Kairos. Because does he have a lot of magic resist? Oh god, he has so many effects on him. It is hard as hell to tell. I do not see spell resistance on him, I believe. So I think he should be okay. Let's get you guys to group back up. Group back up. Handgunners, try and take him out if you can. Steam Tank, kind of move out of the way. Same with you. Try and get out of the way so I can just unload on this Lord of Change. Sorry, let's pull you back. And I think, well actually over here, they've still got the pink cores. You guys should be making your way over to, but Balthazar, let's have you go cast some stuff on top of them. I do love that this thing is so cheap. Searing Doom costing that little is amazing. There is Kairos, who just got gunned down. So now it's just, they've got this stuff for the left still. And get my guns up here on the ridge. And you guys around here, and my Demigryphs are going after the pink cores. Perfect. Steam Tanks, I think, can kind of go here. Because they've got the pink cores. They've got their Soul Grinder still at this point. And just a couple stragglers, not a ton of them. I think my handgunners, like, once you guys are up here, you should be able to shoot them from this angle. Well, some of you at least can. There we go. I do really want to try a Balthazar Guild at some point. I would not do what I did with Karl Franz for sure and have it so we did this giant domination campaign victory. I think I could do just his simple long victory conditions. I think that would be really fun with Balthazar, seeing as how he is a really good caster. Having that, the Lore of Magic be so cheap, that is actually really amazing, honestly. Because that one Searing Doom is a pretty decent spell, honestly. It has a decent amount of armor piercing. And it being that cheap, oh my god, is it beautiful. Because I know I was seeing that in my other campaign with my friend as Balthazar. It's really beautiful how cheap it is. But Kairos has now been defeated here. I should now be able to just keep pushing forward and finish taking the rest of the settlements that we need to finish this campaign off. Oh, nice. And because... Ooh, that's a really nice defeat trait, especially for Balthazar to have now. But you guys there will now be able to continue pushing on in here, since you were able to get a decent amount of replenishment. So both Wulfhart, I can't get to the city just yet, and there's no attrition now that the corruption has been reduced, so you guys can just keep moving up on your own. Not gonna have to worry about that. And it looks like there's only 2 more regions for me to take over myself. Imric looks like he's going to get to this island before this army of his that I borrowed gets here. But it would be nice if they can get there first, so they can capture that. I can have you colonize this area for me. So colonize the Fate Weaver's Crevasse for me, so we at least have this under our control. Get another city under our control, and then we'll have to keep making our way over. Conroy's almost here, so I need you to disembark, and then I'm going to have to put you into encampment stance after this, so you can start recovering. Same thing with pretty much all these other armies. You're almost all here. I'm tempted to try this. It's a -10 right now. What happens if I threaten this? Will it go through? Yes, no, maybe so? Please do. Because I just want him to be finally confederated. He's finally confederated. There we go! Just had to threaten him to join me. So, we've now been able to confederate every single human faction that I can confederate into this one unified force. There's a couple little things that I want to do just to finish off the campaign, because I want to make sure at least Kairos and the other demons are dead. That's not going to take very long. But essentially, this campaign is completed at this point now. This is probably where I'm going to actually... I might just leave them. I might just leave those forces. They're essentially dead. They are essentially dead at this point. It's just going to take some time to just move my armies over. I just know... I had to try, at least, to see if I could just threaten him to be confederated. But no, I actually think I'll just be done once like this starts finishing loading through. I could go through and kill my allies, possibly, but I think it's actually better to just end it here, not try and have, like, me try and record for hours and hours trying to kill them all today in one video. I am actually pretty happy about this campaign. I know I really enjoyed this one. This is my first really long campaign in Warhammer 3, and I learned a lot, actually, that I didn't initially experience in my first playthroughs in just the normal campaign that was available for Warhammer 3 with my Scarbrand campaign. That, like, I actually really appreciate the changes they made to allies. I initially set out with this campaign wanting to betray and conquer the entire world and kill everybody. But honestly, I like working with my allies so much. I kind of hate that I did this, but I switched my mindset midway through, realizing that no, I actually like working with my allies far more than just the idea of just betraying them. And I do think for Karl Franz, at least, I really appreciate the idea of working with my allies to finish off the entire world and conquer it all. I might at least have it so that, like, once this is all done through and going through, I'll bring us to the end of the after they're all dead, because there's not going to take that long to finish everybody else. But no, I'm hoping everybody enjoyed this campaign. I hope they did. I know I'm excited to start my Imric campaign. I really appreciate, like, the characters that I've had in this campaign. I loved Aldebert. Aldebert was my favorite character that I had in this as one of my other supporting generals. He felt like a legendary lord, and honestly, if I remember correctly, I can export characters to other campaigns, and I feel like I want to export Aldebert, because that is I've actually been grown really attached to him specifically, and I'm probably going to do just that, because I enjoyed him so much. Like, we saw that in this video today, where he was ambushed by 2 armies and fucking kicked their asses. Like, they tried and horrendously failed to take him out. And I don't know, I've just really appreciated this campaign. I hope you guys did, even though I know I kind of switched my mentality a little bit in the middle of the campaign, or kind of towards the end, where I'm like, oh, do we really want to kill everybody, or do we want to work with everybody? And I personally liked working with everybody. I do think I'm going to have some campaigns in the future where I will want to try and conquer the entire map. Like, Cetra is a really good option. I brought this up before. Scarbrand's a really good option. I brought it before. But I'm going to hold off on that for now. I definitely think, at this point in time, I enjoy doing Warhammer 3 campaigns. I'm hoping you guys enjoy watching them. And I'm going to keep doing a couple more of them, just focusing on simple, long victory conditions, so that they're simpler, more focused, and I don't want to kill myself going through and recording for hours and fucking hours. But let's kind of continue quickly going through this, and then I'm going to go quickly murder everybody else. I'll just come back to you once everybody else is dead, because it's just moving troops and finishing off the rest of Kairos and the rest of the Slaanesh forces, which there's not much really. But we can kind of see here, I have to actually zoom down a little bit, but we can kind of scroll through this a little bit, kind of see what's all going on. There's so much with the event feed here. I do love like us going into Bretonnia and then expanding. I want to almost see my allies, but I hate that it doesn't showcase all factions on the map at once. I think it's just too much, and it only can showcase what I knew myself specifically. Because I know I kind of showcased this a little bit when Queek died. We kind of were up to about right around here is when we killed Queek, kind of. Oh my god, have I seriously done like 60 fucking turns since then? No, because it was a little bit longer. Okay, because I want to make sure it didn't feel like I was doing that many turns. But yeah, just spreading over all of that. Yeah, that just expanded rather quickly there. And then this, oh yeah, here's the invasion of Cathay. This I want to see. Like just how rapidly we expand into Cathay. Holy shit, yeah. Oh man, no, look at that. We expanded into Cathay so damn quickly. And then at the very end, I got to confederate and have the expedition in my faction as well. Awesome. And this is it. This is the final battle. The last remaining settlement that is not controlled by me and or my allies. With that, oh, you guys didn't even fucking take it. You guys sacked it. How dare you? Now I have to actually finish them off myself. God damn it, guys. It's supposed to be that you guys could finish them off properly, and then I could go into me being extremely sentimental about whenever I finish a goddamn campaign, like I always do. Balthazar Gelt, would you kindly please finally take the city?
Yes.
Because there, technically, there's one other thing. Like, wait, oh, no, they're dead. I was gonna say, there's some beastmen over here too. But no, at this point in time, oh, they're still alive technically, but I don't think I'm gonna care about beastmen. At this point now, we have finally, although Tic-Tac-Toe kind of got pissed off at me for threatening and forcing my way into confederating with the expedition. But at this point in time, I do think we're done. This campaign has been a lot of fun. Oh my god, they just brought all their dwarves all back to their dwarven holds. Interesting. No, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this campaign. I've had a lot of fun with this one. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it in some regards, but also I'm very excited to start a new campaign as Imric. I'm hoping you guys will be looking forward to that one as well. Again, we'll be doing the long victory conditions as opposed to doing anything like this, because man, I need to make sure I pick and choose exactly when I do World Conquest campaigns, because they're great every once in a while. But I also need to make sure I'm really fully into it, where my heart's all fully into it. Otherwise, it can kind of drag on. But I think this is a good way to end this campaign. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys' favorite moments from this campaign were down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign. But I'm going to hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Rampaned, and I'll see you guys next time.